Here you have a farm. There's another farm over there, and there's another farm up here. These three farms could be used to supply biogas. Just there on the left you have a hospital. To the right of that building there's two hospitals, and beyond that there's a district hospital. Another 100 metres beyond that is Killarney Community College, St Brendan's, the Monastery and the Mercy and the Pres, all which require gas for the winter. Over there you have a hill which you could landscape a lake to store the energy. That's National Park, so it's government land. At the bottom you have the Deanick River where you could get water from. This is my site. I'd like to produce biogas here with a biogas plant, mainly from waste grass. I have access to horse manure, comfrey and seaweed to make a high quality manure with the substrate that comes from the plant. The rail line runs right beside me here, and I priced a half-inch pipe or an inch pipe to go to town, which is 4.5 kilometres, and it would cost me roughly about €5,000. You can just see the railway there. I'll show you why that makes a big difference. We say this green dot here represents the farm, and as a pilot we string a line between the farm and one of the hospitals and see how it goes. As part of being involved in this, you have to allow, if you're the farmer, the pipe to go the other way away from you. You have to allow two pipes to go the other way away from you to connect up the next series of farms. And the same on this side. If you take in gas, you have to allow two pipes to come out. That way you create a network. By that principle, the hospitals are all joined up, the schools are joined, so here you get more farmers to join. I am 2 kilometres away from these farmers, so my pipe is joined to them. And this side of town here you have the sewage plant, and in the sewage plant obviously you can brew biogas, but because Killarney has a huge amount of hotels, it also has a huge amount of waste food which has to be heated hugely, which is actually an advantage because you can kind of use that as a buffer tank to work through, say, overlap the biomass heating system. Oh, on this side of town you have the pool, and up Spa here you have more farms, so same thing again, you join one to here, and there's no reason why that can't join that network, and eventually you start creating a network that expands out into the country to feed the town. The key thing about this is you're creating electricity on site by piping your gas to a diesel type engine which the gas can run on, that creates electricity in your alternator here. Your engine is obviously heating up, so you cool that down with water, which can be used to heat the building, so that's combined heat and power. You also would possibly turn on this device when there's peak demand in morning, say, and evening, which takes the load off the grid. If we're going to develop wind energy, you can also dump the wind energy back into the farm biogas generators in the form of heat, which dissipates slowly, so that's stored energy, and put your gas into storage. We say these coins represent what we're paying for fuel as a state. We say the government are taking, say, 40% out in tax. We'll say another 20% are going to suppliers and petrol stations, and we'll say that we are losing 40% of that, clean and clear, out of the euro. If our government, say, invest, we'll say, 20% of their tax money, means we get most of this back and put into the gas system. That then retains money within the euro rather than losing money, which is important, and that money then is spent within the euro between the buying of digesters, digging of pipes. It would mean fuel security. Thanks very much for watching. Bye now.